Discover cowrie shell divination, ancient wisdom at your fingertips. You set the shells, I decode your answers, love, career, and more. We've got the guidance you seek. Tap into shamanic roots, uncover your inner energy, chase your dreams, learn from the wisdom of tribal mystics, bridging the gap to your potential. Supercharge your experience with us. Book now at tonyad.tv for self-discovery, and I will see you on the other side. Ashe. Inshallah and Ashe, with gratitude and blessings, my energetic beings, and welcome to a soul healing cleansing ritual. This lunation is happening on February 24th with this Virgo energy, the reality of our mind and also our intuition around what we think about the reality we're surfing the waves upon, what we feel about what we think also, and how we decipher our intuitive thoughts versus our mind around those thoughts. It's a coagulation, bringing it into our day-to-day reality, our inner relationship to ourselves and our inner world, but having faith and visualizing literally what our heart desires, what we want. It's in the soul's harmonic, and notice any patterns in your life, ones that you're actually ready to release, and just recognizing that they are really no longer serving you. Possibly they never did serve you. But during this lunation, the energies will be beneficial for Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, and Scorpio, creating energetic filterings of trines, I should say, in harmonics. And if you do have any celestial energies at the 5th degree, planets, houses, cusps, etc., so what does that even look like? If you have the sun in your 10th house or on the cusp of your 10th house, at the 5th degree, there is a harmonic influence, if you will, just being able to reap what you have sown in the professional arena of your life, your 10th house, achievements, goals, legacy, being seen at the top of the crop over the next 28 days or so. So really being on alert to the new opportunities, no and thank you means new opportunities that come as this lunation is going to activate those arenas of your chart, creating a blessing bowl in a way. Planets in Virgo and Pisces will also receive a stronger elevation and influence of these ingredients, of these energies. Signs with a lesser harmonic, I guess, is what I'll say, are those that are at a crossroads, which if you have experienced a cowrie shell divination, you know what the crossroads means. It's an intersection. That would be Sagittarius and Gemini, right? And if you have Mercury in the 11th house, Gemini, say, Mercury, Gemini, right? You may have communication issues, Mercury in your social arena, friendships, 11th house, which you may wish to avoid. I would contemplate and meditate some more on those conversations. But the house that the full moon occurs in is related to those arenas and those areas and those issues that will actually be energetically activated or influenced. My intention here is to plant something positive and avoid the challenges in those arenas, those areas. So it's like, where is Virgo and Pisces in your natal chart? So if the full moon is between your 1st house and your 7th house, you want to really share action projects out into the world to be seen. And as always, tune into your prime directive, your energetic centers. Be in tune with them. The crown center is highly activated. It's our ability to have a spiritual divine connection and receive prophetic visions in the colors of white, gray, or black. Possibly challenge the 1st house individually, being dependent, overly independent, or having a dependent kind of attitude within your relationships. It creates a crossroads and a barrier, the 7th house. So you really want to find the point of energetic balance between individual needs and what others expect of us. So really tuning into our natal chart to see where the moon is playing out for you. As you know, I do follow the lunar energies, the celestial skies being a reflector, the moon through the houses has a very different flavor and a potency and an influence on the ebb and flow every few days, especially for myself. However, being that Virgo is this hardworking, organized, productive, get her done kind of energy, it's really ready to tidying up our loose ends, doing some serious spring cleansing, sometimes overly analytical, overly critical, where you literally work on something to the point that it becomes broken. Self-criticism, you say? I know all about it. So this is where honest reflection and honest criticism truly comes in. It's a bounty. It's having mental clarity. I'm really talking about scrubbing our auric fields. Be sure to listen to the moon meditation, the full snow moon in Virgo. But honestly, and in divine integrity, I do feel as if we do not cleanse our auric fields enough. Things can get scrubbed out or scrubbed in, literally energy markers, just saying. But Virgo is this energy of analytical healing energy, surrounding like getting the surgery room perfected, cleansed, organized, subtle energy surgeons, right? But I do find it's a fantastic time to really do the subtle field and do a spring cleansing in our energetic fields outside of us that are really our protective barrier. All of us are going to experience this full moon uniquely to each and every one of us. So this moon ritual is one of loving ourselves to the infinite degree, cleansing, re-gifting, repurposing myself. I have been repurposing books, gifting books who I feel would actually serve somebody else. Like at one time they actually served me. Somebody else might get a prophetic vision through the book, say. The elementals for this full moon, we do have a ton of fire and nature, wood and earth, and 0 metal. And we only have like a flash, a little snippet of water, yin water. It's a very young earth day. So this is an energy where we go to the mountain, we move into the soil, maybe we aerate the soil to share our secrets. Our day is rooted in the dragon in the year. The fire is feeding our day. It's a resource. So a yin candle. We don't really need a big fire. We need to soothe our inner fires, a comforting fire. Water energies, actually. So it's a reliable energy. It's a stable energy. Being on stable ground, the earth. And fire is a mentor, spirit. So we have both the heavenly realm along with the physical. So the subtle energies, the energetic and the physical. Nature, wood is our ambition. It's our authority. It's our ability to lead with kindness, actually. And wood breaks up the soil, the mountain, the earth. Water is very limited. It's sparse. We have a creek, a small pond, a little glimmer of rain. Yang wood to yang earth is controlling. It's actually restricting because it's in the birth of its season. So it has more power, by the way. And metal is a great idea. Words, invoking words, being in the flow, water to feed the seed, the birthing of a creative project. And the hour is also full of nature at the time of this full moon, when it's actually at its apex. So yin wood is kindness, but the opposing side to that is actually shouting and anger. So really activating our ability to be creative, be loving, and be kind to our inner world, to ourselves. Items needed for this ritual is going to be your personal auric cleansing tool. Go ahead, refer back to the moon meditation, by the way. And creating your own herbal tea. I do have a comforting tea recipe online in my Musing blog, my Musing Thoughts. So first thing you want to do is to cleanse your auric field with a tool or tools of your choice. You can actually do this in the physical and the spiritual, or both. And heartfelt, put your left hand on your heart and recite the following. I love myself more each and every day in each and every way. I allow myself to reconcile, release, cleanse, let go of any and all toxic debris, stress, anxiety, doubt, worry, being overly critical, self-worth, anything like that. You choose you. And each day I support my body. Virgo is the body. By cleansing my auric field and my body fields. I, then state your name. So mine would be I, Tonya D, release all that is blocking me, all that is triggering me, all that keeps me in fear, low self-esteem, overly critical. And then I feel light. I feel bright. I feel open. I know I am love. I know I am protected. I know I am clear. I know I am connected. Ashe, 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 which means blessings. It's like invoking to the ancestor world. Now, rituals, to make the most of this celestial lunar event, it's a spiritual significance ritual. It's a fantastic idea to incorporate into your practice. Of course, meditations, contemplations, journaling. It's always a fantastic idea to reflect with the moon in transit through the seasons. Seasons being the sign the sun is in and finding our inner peace and really allowing the illumination of the moon to really stream through along with breathing. Metal energy is also breath. It's the element of air. Metal deflects negativity, stone, the wisdom in the bones, and crystals. If you are able to reflect upon the last time the moon was full in Virgo a year ago and really acknowledge, access, and accentuate really how far that you've already come and see your accomplishments, recognizing those arenas where your heart desires to grow and be authentic, setting intentions. So after listening to the Musing Moon meditation, go ahead and write down your intentions for the upcoming months. We do have the action energy, Aries, Mars, the fiery energy, determination, that can really assist us to establish clear, specific, powerful, initiated goals using strong affirmative language, invoking them as you write them down, as you write down your intentions, infusing them with the energy of the harvest full moon. Myself, I am doing a ritual with fire, sending my messages home to the ancestors. The great spirit source, just invoking dreams, visions. That's kind of what I do. I am of the fire clan. I also hope you do too. Also, what we have is plants, as Virgo is the harvest, and this is a harvesting full moon as well. We are in the tides of spring, rising into the spring equinox. So plants are really called in for a few reasons. This season is Yang Wood Dragon the entire year. So areas to activate and keep clean, organized specifically are going to be the southeast of any room. That is the dragon's lair. So plants are activating this, the front door and the center of your home, along with your bedroom. If you do choose to do small plants in your bedroom, the smaller, the better actually, especially if you have a TV, because both are kind of used to balance the metal energy, TV, which is also fire energy, by the way, along with the wood element to bring balance and really cleansing the air. Plants cleanse the air, right? The air streams. So items needed, obviously, are going to be your word, using your mouth to invoke words, speak, pronunciate out loud. A plant or even seeds, soil, planting seeds. We're in the spring. A piece of paper to invoke, write down the words, be authentic. Words, even letters, have the ability to spell, spelling, as in spell casting, right? When I read words, I just want to say I can literally look at words, watch them move to really go into the subtle and see what somebody's truly authenticating and what you're saying. So words are very powerful, just saying. So use words of kindness is what I'm going with. Okay, take your paper. This happens to be my love letter to myself from Valentine's. This is actually handmade paper. I get it from the witchy store I do my divinations at. If you are interested in handmade crafted paper, let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. You're also going to need a candle to meditate with, a cup of tea. I have my comforting tea, the recipe, a link below. It's got basil, peppermint, licorice root, and also fennel. I like to anoint my candles, and I'm actually going to go with the moon's essential oils for this one. If you're curious about different essential oils for the moon, go to my resource page. I have a list of all the moon's essential oils. These are just ones I gravitate to. But the oils for Virgo are lavender, clary sage, and Roman chamomile. I would actually do a blend of those or initiate the ones that you prefer. Go with your soul, go with your heart, left hand, and just pay attention. Using the moon's essential oils, I am a Virgo rising, but also on my site, you can also incorporate herbal oils of wood in nature, rosemary, Siberian fir, Douglas fir, woodsy scents. We are in the spring. Being that it is spring and the moon is in her glory, I actually prefer sigils of runes or ogams. I do have a Celtic Tree Divination Ogam ebook on my site for sale, for download. It's only $3.99 if you're interested in the language of Celtic spelling. But we're going to go with Berkana for fertility, growth, the spring, creativity, renewal, new beginnings, right? We're birthing anew. It's also a nurturing, it's protection for our new projects. It even adds or assists us in protection of our family, which we are in a year of connection, community, family of origin in the Dagara, a sigil of success, of adventure, an adventure. This rune is closely tied to birth. It's connected to family and also loved ones. So being that Berkana is the rune of birth and fertility, even rebirthing anew, nurturing and these protective energies, it's the feminine energy of the great mother, which I love. It's a potent energy. It's a symbol of the cycles of life, the seasons of life, embodying the essence of creation and growth. And we're all a part of this. So this rune really influences and extends beyond just physical fertility. It really encompasses the nurturing of our ideas, relationships, creative projects, etc. So when we tap into and we embrace Berkana's energy, we have the power to enhance physical fertility, the potential for conception, childbirth, but it also offers us nutrition, protection of nurturing of all of the things, growth of our ideas, relationships, along with those creative artistic endeavors. It really is gifting us with unyielding support and nurturing energy that we need for those new beginnings and also the transformation. Then Jera, J-E-R-A, I wanted to say I. So choose Jera for Virgo as the harvest. It's the harvest moon. It's full. And Jera is the harvest. So this is things coming to conclusion, fruition. It is also the cycle of life. Endings, beginnings, abundance, fertility, and abundance together. So with Jera representing the harvest, it's a sign that we can really reap now what we have sown, enjoying our plentiful bounty, our abundance. So if you feel as if you do not have any blessings, create a blessing bowl. And this is a rune. It's a symbol that's saying that a breakthrough is actually on its way, or it's time to take notice and express authentic gratitude for what we already have. Look at the bounty around us. So if you can just make a list, craft a gratitude journal, you may just be surprised by how big and bountiful your list really is. I believe our wealth is actually in our health. But it's also symbolic of our life cycle, the cyclic nature of Mother Earth, the seasons. So this rune also assists us to really connect with our ancestral rooting, our roots. So if you are seeking some past life karma healing, this rune is actually a fantastic tool to assist with that. It's also a reminder that everything is in a state of constant change and transformation, embracing change in the harmonies of life, the seasons of life. Knowing that all things are connecting, interconnected, weaved and webbed together, we are all part of a cosmic greater whole. Fehu is my standard rune, you know that. If you have been watching my rituals, you just know. Fehu symbolizes wealth, abundance, vitality. However, it does encompass material possessions, financial prosperity. Its essence, however, goes way beyond external riches. Fehu embodies generative power, the life force that fuels growth, creation in all aspects of life. So in connecting with Fehu, we open ourselves to invite abundance, growth into our lives. So this can manifest in a variety of forms, including, but not limited to, physical fertility, financial prosperity, flourishing our own essence of our own inner well-being. I love Fehu as it's a reminder that abundance is not just limited to material possessions. Abundance can be a variety of forms, and sometimes we can become overly possessed by our possessions, right? But Fehu encompasses the richness of life, experiences, relationships, personal growth, and accessing that. Ingwaz, I-N-G-W-A-Z, I think I've used this one before as well, but this energy also symbolizes growth, harmony, inner strength. It's reflecting the fertility of the earth, the soil, representing the dormant seeds of potential that are awaiting the right conditions to really manifest. Plants grow and flourish when nourished by the soil, the earth. And Ingwaz invites us to tap into our inner resource, harness our innate strengths by connecting with our inner soul garden. That's when we unlock the power within ourselves. We all have this, encouraging personal transformation so that we manifest our heart's desires, left hand on the heart, our soul's desires. So it's time to really embrace those unique aspects of ourselves along with our potentials, allowing our inner strengths to blossom and bloom, which then contributes to the creation of a fertile, abundant life. So Inguas teaches us to find harmony, inner peace within ourselves, aligning those energies of growth, seeing the abundance around us in her glory. I am going to use all of these runes, however. You do you. We always have options, right? Items, again, a ritual bath, ritual tea, paper, a candle, soil, a plant, or a pot, along with seeds. Options, right? I want to make this simple. What you want to do is speak into the soil your intentions, speak into the plant if you choose to go that route. And if you choose to plant a seed in the soil, take your paper and plant it first. What does that look like? That means placing the paper that you've invoked upon, you've written your runes upon. You can also write the runes on the candle. I'm all about options. You do you, whatever's simple and what you already have around you. But you're going to write onto the paper your runes or invoke words, your options, doesn't really matter, on the piece of paper. So you got the paper, you have soil, add the paper, add more soil, add your seeds of your offering of choice, whatever plant you want to plant and soil, and then more soil and speak into the soil, the seed, offering the paper as the gift. And each time you water the seed, you're harvesting, fertilizing the plant. Or you can write on your paper, invoke, burn the paper, and then add the ashes as a mineral to the plant, the soil of the plant. And each time you water the plant, you're nourishing the invocation of what your heart authentically desires. You'll actually have a remembering of that. You can also place crystals and stones in the plant after the birthing happens, or the seeds in the soil, births above. For the harvest new moon in Virgo, it's all about birthing anew, fertilizing the soil, minerals. So thanks for tuning in. And as always, Ashe, blessings to you and for you. And if this ritual inspired you to see the world around you with a new set of eyes, imaginating, please subscribe, share with your friends, comment, tag a buddy, a bestie, and I'll see you on the other side. Ashe, as always, blessings.